Marjorie Taylor Greene in relation to this threat to Kevin McCarthy's speakership. We've been talking about how Kevin McCarthy really wants to be Speaker of the House, but some Republicans in kind of the far right wing of the Republican Party don't want him because they don't feel he's radical enough. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, you would think, would be the person to stand against Kevin McCarthy because she is kind of the head figure of that radical wing of the Republican Party. But because of what reporting has revealed to be some deals he's making her behind the scenes, she's actually supporting him, as you'll see in this clip where she throws cold water on the idea of challenging him.
And politics is a blood sport. And because it is so difficult and you have to fight as hard as possible, and Steve, you know what that's like, we have to dig in sometimes and we have to do everything we can to stop our enemy. And the enemy is the Democrat Party. That's the enemy of America, because they are destroying our country and selling us out. And so this is why our conference has to unify. And I say this, Andy Biggs is one of my dearest friends. I love him to death. Matt Gaetz, closest ally, somebody I trust all the time. All of these people that are involved in this challenge are my friends. And if, Jake Sherman wants to call it the MTG wing of the party, so be it. But I'm also willing to step out, and I know the ground. I know how it works on the inside and the outside. And we have to put someone in for speaker that is going to be elected and not allow the Democrats to pull away one or two, because that's what they want to do. And they can do it. Believe me, it can be done. We have Republicans in there that would possibly make a deal, as hard as that is for people to believe.
So she's saying there, listen, sometimes we fight the more moderate part, which calling Kevin McCarthy moderate is silly, but compared to Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz, and sometimes we must unify against the common enemy, which is the Democrats, the greatest enemy to America. And so I think what happened is, as y'all know, she got taken off of all of her committees because of her Jewish space lasers comment and some other things. And now Kevin McCarthy is saying, if I become speaker, I can give you back some of those roles and make you a more powerful figure within the Republican Party, but I need your support, because I'm sure he thinks if he can get Marjorie Taylor Greene, the most prominent figure of this far-right caucus, to publicly support him, then maybe the other ones will fall in line as well, which is interesting that he got her to agree to that. But I can tell she's sick of just having rhetorical power. She wants real power. And just having one vote in the House of Representatives without any committee assignments is significantly different than actually having a lot more power within the congressional process. Here's Matt Gaetz saying to Marjorie Taylor Greene, this is not a good idea because Kevin McCarthy could be lying about these promises.
So I think there were strategic decisions that were wrong. I think those strategic decisions illuminate a lack of trust. And whatever Kevin has promised Marjorie Taylor Greene, I guarantee you this, at the first opportunity, he will zap her faster than you could say Jewish space laser. And I wish that wasn't the case, but it is the conduct and it is the pattern and practice of Kevin McCarthy over years that showcase this. So I think there were strategic.
So he even alluded to her Jewish space laser comment, saying that he'll pretty much stab her in the back faster than you can say Jewish space laser. Oh, it's so funny to remember one of the most famous and prominent members of the House of Representatives believed in an idea that the California wildfires were caused by Jewish space lasers. And this is one of the most popular people among this MAGA far-right wing. So we'll see how it all goes. But as of now, you have a lot of people in the Freedom Caucus against Kevin McCarthy, except Marjorie Taylor Greene for him. Matt Gaetz kind of leading the charge. Andy Biggs running against him. And it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get access to an extra full show every Saturday that only members can see, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley, and there is a link in the description.